it's time now to ask the gardener. Jimmy Rockett from Bug Juice Gardening joins us. If you would like to call in with a gardening question, the number to call, 741-WBRC. That's 741-9272. Right now, my mouth is on fire. I ate one of those
poppers. I told you not to do that. And I don't know. It's crazy.
It's killing me. Hey, I do have a quick question.
Well, I have a quick answer.
Oh, okay. I hope so.
Yes.
All right. So,
we're live.
All right. If you're going to be planting pansies right now,
yes.
You know, do they grow exponentially as it gets colder, or?
Well, everything grows as long as temperatures are above 45 degrees.
Okay.
But they love to get in the ground. Of course, we're having 80-degree temperatures right now.
That's what I'm saying.
But you go ahead and get them in the ground with these cool nights we're having. They're going to do great. They're going to do great. And speaking of magnolia stem twigs, they're turning brown right now. Yeah. Because you were leading into that. You know, it's not good. If you see a magnolia tree and it's got brown twigs all over, that's a twig borer that's gotten in there, and you need to get those off there and get them off your property quickly. Okay. And you need to treat that. So it's not good if you have.
That's a problem y'all are seeing right now.
Yes, we are. A lot of things going on like that.
All right, we got our first caller on the line. I'm sorry, there, Preston. Tell me who that is. Who's calling it? Willie from Childersburg.
Hey,
Willie, how you doing this morning?
Doing good. How you doing this morning?
Doing well. What's your question for Jimmy Rockett?
My question is, I have 2 camellias in my front yard.
Yes.
And every year they'll get full of beautiful bugs, but one of them would not bloom out. They are, just wither up and die.
Oh, that's not good.
Before they bloom out. So, do I need to move it, or is it something that I'm not doing?
I would probably tell you there's a little insect critter maybe that's possibly in those buds there, and it might be a good thing. It's not going to hurt it if it's not. Is you can get Bayer Advanced all-in-one tree and shrub insect control. And it's a drench. It's a drench, and you drench the roots, and it's a systemic insecticide that'll be taken up. And if you have those little, it's like rose thrips that they get in the buds, and then the buds never open up, and it's horrible. It's just terrible. But that might be an idea of why that little rascal's not blooming. It's crazy.
Okay, then. Okay, thank you.
Hey, thank you so much for the call. Really appreciate it.
Have a great day.
Those camellias, they like colder weather normally, or they bloom when it's cooler.
Right, they're starting to bloom now, and then they're going to bloom again in January and February. And we've got different kinds: camellia and camellias sasanquas. Camellias got the big leaves. Camellias sasanquas got smaller leaves, and so they're starting to bloom now.
Well, because the place I had them was they were in a shaded area that was cooler, but can they be in sunlight when it's cooler?
No. If full sun's not probably the best place for those things. Okay. Those rascal rabbits.
I'm sorry to be asking rather pedestrian questions.
Yeah,
that's me. I'm not a gardening expert.
Brown twigs on.
All right, we have another caller on the line from Birmingham. I'm sorry, Preston. Who we have? Connie, how you doing this morning?
Hello, how you doing?
Doing well. What's your question for Jimmy Rockett?
My question is, first I'd like to say, hi, Rockett, I love your mustache.
Hey, you're amazing. You are amazing, Connie. Thank you. You're awesome.
But my question is, I love muscadine, scummerdine.
Yes, me too.
I would like to know, how should I plant them with the seeds? Because I've been collecting seeds, so can I plant them? Can I plant them in a pot or in the ground or wet?
You probably need to let those seeds dry out, and then you can plant them. I would start them small in like a 1-gallon container, or maybe a little 4-inch cup you might get from a local nursery. Some good potting mix in there, water it, and then plant your seed in there, and then keep it moist until that seed pops up, and then just go from there. But I would tell you the best thing to do, because it's kind of lengthy information, is Google that information and then compare it with what I just told you, and then you'll be right on track. But it'll give you more information than you possibly want to know. Okay. But you go, girl. That's awesome. Plant that seed.
Thank you for the call. All right, Alberta is on the line. She's calling you from the east side of town. Alberta, how you doing this morning?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing well. Doing well. What's your question?
Well, I'm interested in putting some bulbs in the ground.
Yes.
And I was wondering if it's too early.
What kind of bulbs are they? You got daffodils?
I haven't bought them yet, but I want daffodils. I want King Alfred.
Yes. Well, soon, when the weather gets colder, then that'll be the time. And usually they come pre-chilled. So, and all the big box stores and garden centers are probably starting to get those in. Right. I would just wait, or go ahead and get them now, and then wait till maybe Thanksgiving. Right. Usually we have colder weather hitting around Thanksgiving, and then plant those rascals.
Well, let me ask you this, and Alberta, stay on the line here, because can't you go ahead and buy them now and then put them in your refrigerator as well?
You can, but a lot of the bulbs are coming pre-chilled.
Oh, okay.
They're coming pre-chilled. So, but I wouldn't get the bulbs home and then put them in the sun, because they'll be like, hey, I'm going to come up.
Gotcha.
No, but keep them in kind of.
All right, thank you, Alberta. Appreciate the call. And now Betty is on the line from Sylacauga. Betty, how are you doing this morning?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
You're awesome, Betty.
Could you tell me about knockout roses? Mine are still blooming.
Yes.
But I was wanting to know, when do I cut them back, and how low do I cut them?
Well, you can cut them back all throughout the season. That's really good if you keep them kind of low. But if you want to do the severe cutting, that'll be more February or March. But just keep trimming on them as they go because they bloom on new growth. Okay. So if you keep trimming on them lightly, they're going to keep blooming all the way up to December, weather provided. So knockout roses, great things. But keep them low, keep them small. And then severely get on them next February, March.
They're a knockout. Thank you so much.
Yeah, they're knockout
like you, buddy. You're a knockout, too.
Yeah.
Right here.
Boom! Did you feel that?
Rocket from Bug Juice Gardens with your gardening questions. Appreciate it, sir.
Yeah, you're awesome.
JJ's up next. He's working out on Exercise Monday.